If you've been watching this series, you know more about homeowners insurance than most people ever will. You're understanding the coverages, you understand the gaps, you understand the decisions that matter. So the question becomes, what happens when you actually work with us? What does the process look like? How do we take everything you've learned and turn it into a plan that's built specifically for your home, your family, and your risk? Today I'm going to walk you through our exact process step by step so that there are zero surprises. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to expect when you decide to work with Vargas Vargas Insurance. I'm Carlos Vargas, the founder of Vargas Vargas Insurance. So let me walk you through it. Everything starts with a conversation. We'll call it our discovery call. And it's really all about getting to know you and your situation. We're going to ask you some questions, your names, the names of the owners and the dates of births. Not to sell you or anything, but to understand what you've got, what matters to you, and where you might be exposed. We'll ask you about your property, when you bought it, what kind of home it is, how big it is, what improvements you've made. We'll ask about your family, who lives there, do you have any kids, pets? We'll ask you about your current coverage, who you're insured with, and what you're now paying for premiums, and whether you have your current homeowner's coverage, also known as your deck page, available. And we'll ask you about your risk profile. Do you have a pool, a trampoline, a home business, any high value items, anything unusual about your property? This call typically takes between 5 and 15 minutes. There's no pressure, no hard sell. We're listening, we're taking notes, and we're figuring out the best way to help you. And after the discovery call, we'll go to work. We take everything you've told us and we pull your current policy apart. We look at your building coverage and run a professional replacement cost estimate. We check your other structures, your personal property limits, your liability. We look at your deductible structure, especially that wind and hail deductible that catch many Massachusetts homeowners off guard, particularly along the coast and the Cape. We review your endorsements. Do you have a sewer backup rider? Do you have scheduled personal property? Do you need equipment breakdown coverage or identity theft? A personal liability umbrella policy, and we compare your current coverage against what we believe might be the right level of protection for your specific situation, not a cookie cutter recommendation. A tailored analysis based on your home, your family, and your risk. And this is where the real value lives. Once we've reviewed your current policy, we review it with you, either on the phone or call, and show you exactly where the gaps are. We'll walk you through it together. We'll show you where your coverage is strong and where it's weak. We'll explain what each gap means in dollars, not in insurance jargon, but in terms of what you'd actually be out of pocket if something were to happen. Most people who go through this process tell us that they had no idea they had gaps. Not because they were careless, but because nobody ever showed them. Nobody ever took the time to explain it clearly. And that's what the gap analysis does. It turns the invisible into the visible. It gives you the information you need to make the real decision about your coverage. Once you understand the gaps, we build the plan. And I want to be clear about something. We don't just give you a quote. A quote is a number. A plan is a strategy. We'll show you a recommended coverage structure, what your building coverage should be, what liability limits we suggest, and which endorsements we recommend and why, and whether you should consider an umbrella liability policy. We'll give you options at different price points so you can see the trade-offs. We'll tell you what we choose if it were our home, and then the decision is yours. No pressure, no clock ticking. You take the information, you think about it, and you decide what's right for you and your family. That's the process: discovery, review, gap analysis, recommendations, 4 steps. And the whole thing is designed to make sure you understand your coverage and you feel confident in your decisions, and you walk away properly protected. In my next video, I'm going to get even more specific. I'll tell you exactly what to expect in your free coverage review, what to bring, what we'll ask, how long it takes, and what you walk away with. Watch that one next. And if you're ready to get started right now, reach out to our team for a free coverage review. All of the details are in the description of this video. We'd love to show you what this process looks like firsthand. I'm Carlos Vargas from Vargas Vargas Insurance. Remember, stay informed and stay properly protected. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.